Hey, my people, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? How y'all loving? I just wanted to ask that to get y'all warmed up for today. We got a good show today. How y'all feeling today for real though? It's podcast Wednesday. We in the building. um, and just because of the fact that it's Wednesday, y'all don't y'all be happy when Wednesday come? Like happy like I do, you know. What's up? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all loving? We got a real good Zodiac show for y'all today, and I want y'all to kind of like just be willing to what is that? Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so that's what I get for trying to touch stuff on the screen. That should not be on my screen. I don't know why it's up there though. It's bothering me. But what's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling today? How y'all living today? How y'all loving today? How y'all doing? I'm always happy to be in the virtual studio with y'all. I can't wait till we can do a full live show with you all soon, where y'all can come in and actually be in the studio audience and just have a good time with me, because that's what we're ready to do. I'm ready to get y'all in the real inside and having a full conversation, a good valid conversation. Now, that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for us to get all into that. So we'll be doing that soon. We're gonna definitely start planning that. But we do have um, a Freedom Train live show coming up on September 1st, and I'm gonna post on the next show. I will be posting ticket information so that y'all can, anybody in the Tallahassee area, you guys can come out for the live show or whatever, and we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be musical entertainment or musical guests. We're gonna have a comedian there. You know, just some things. We're gonna have fun with y'all. We're gonna enjoy it, and that's gonna be my podcast mates, which is Enigma, who Emmanuel, he has the Enigma Step Hour, and Joseph, who has the On the Shoulders of Giants. So it's gonna be a good show. SW Live gonna be in the building. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, and it's a live show. But for the SW live show, y'all keep on the lookout. I'll definitely be having that information for y'all soon. But hello, welcome. How are y'all? Hey. So, quote of the day. Let's get that on. Let's get that started. The better you know yourself, the better your relationship is with the people of the world. And you hear a lot of people saying, I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to know about. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody. That whole mentality of I don't have to know anyone, I don't have to deal with people, I don't have to be around people, that's very negative, especially knowing that we're in a society where we need each other. People need people. You feel me? People need people. So in order for you to have that mesh and that collaboration with people, you need to know who you are. You need to be very in tune with yourself. And I talk about that a lot because I like the fact that people are going to therapy. A lot of people lying about it and saying they're doing it, but if people are really going to therapy, and people are getting the assistance and the push to regain knowledge of themselves. So it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So knowing who you are, having the opportunity to be able to be yourself fully, no matter who you're around, because you know there are times when you need to be that professional person, and there are times that you could just be that social butterfly. There are times that you could be around your family when things are just supposed you, and you could just be you. That's the way you. That's when you have very good knowledge of self. And a lot of times we don't want to admit it, but knowledge of self is one of the most uncanny things that you could have. And it's also one of the most one of the biggest connections you should have. You need to know who you are before you start raising children. And sometimes we don't learn that until we start raising children. Or until you get into these relationships, you're married, you're getting into these business partnerships, you need to know who you are, because you need to be able to deal with certain things and on certain levels. So we're going to talk all about that today, because, and for the people who have issues with the Zodiac, I know y'all ain't tuned in, because people who have issues with the Zodiac don't want to hear about the Zodiac stuff. So I have a good feeling that if we do have some people that's tuned in that have issues with the Zodiac, that they're probably here just to either learn a little bit more as to why they need to be a little bit more knowledgeable of it, because days that you were born and times that you came into this universe is very important. It gives a good visual sometimes of your personality traits. It does things that get you in tune with knowing what bothers you, what doesn't bother you, if you're knowledgeable of certain things that have your interest, all of that. So learning your Zodiac and being in tune with your Zodiac is not a bad thing. And that's why we're going to talk about it today, because it's going to be a conversation that allows you to get more knowledgeable of something that you may have pushed away, or something that you just don't deal with on a regular basis anyway. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm excited about it, because today we discuss how your birth and when you were born may have an impact on your day-to-day personalities and your traits. And it doesn't define you. It just adds a little bit of perspective. And who doesn't like perspective? Who doesn't think that perspection is key? I think that we all have a little bit of I want to know more in us on a day-to-day basis. So if you know that something that happened to you probably happened because of a certain thing, or like, because coincidences are not really real. Like, if things shit is going to happen, if it's there, it's going to happen. So it's not a coincidence. That's just not. I don't know. We can believe what we want to believe, but coincidences aren't really things that have to happen like just out of the blue. If you working towards something and you get it, that's not a coincidence. If you have been building towards something or you've been saving and now you can go and buy something that you've been saving for, that's not a coincidence. That's you put in that work for that. So coincidences are vaguely they're not really something that really gives us power, not a coincidence. Okay, so let's talk. Astrology has long been a fascinating field that seeks to understand the influence of celestial bodies on your lives. Beyond predicting personality traits and compatibility, many believe that each zodiac sign is associated with specific abilities or powers. And in this exploration, we'll delve into the mystical world of astrology to uncover the unique strengths attributed to each sign. Coincidence is a fallacy. I told y'all, it ain't real. It's what people they make themselves believe. Just like a lot of things I'm not even gonna say it, because I know exactly where I would be leading with that, and I know exactly why I don't talk about that on my show. But yeah, so coincidence is a fallacy. Thank you, Diallo, for that enlightenment. Very good. So we're gonna and again, the quote said, the better you know yourself, the better your relationship is with the people of the world. So let me say this first. Even if people have a dyslexia with understandings, the zodiac and astrology, it doesn't mean that they have a problem. It doesn't mean that. But I will say that at least 60% of the people who are knowledgeable about zodiacs have given other people knowledge and pulled them in. We have more people that believe in that in the night they were born, the day they were born, because your birth is important. So we celebrate our birthdays for a reason. It's an important thing that happens to us on a yearly or annual basis. So your belief in how you deal with things is going to be, it happens in your day-to-day life. It happens in your day-to-day journey. It happens in your day-to-day steps. So you're not going to think about astrology every time something good happens, but you will know that based on the strengths of your signs, the weaknesses of your signs, the things that can either make you or break you have a lot to do when the time and the position that you were born. Okay. So we're going to talk about the magical powers of the zodiac sign first. All right. We're going to start off with the fire signs. We're gonna start off with that because it's a reason behind the fire signs. What up, Brittany's Virgo? Here go the Virgos. They already, you know, it is Virgo season coming up. It's like within a day or two, but it's about to be here, and we already got one on here. Want to talk about what season we in? Talk your shit. Talk your shit. What's up, Bookie? How are thee? All right. Aries, the fire sign of manipulation. And Aries is kind of big on manipulation. They wear a lot. They know how to talk you into things, talk you out of things, talk you around things, talk you up things and down things. But they know how to do that. That's just what they're built upon. And they're not, and it's not to undermine who they are. It's just that it's one of their personality traits. What's happening, B? How are you, darling? And if you are friends with the Aries or you are an Aries, you know that Aries is the most fiery and passionate sign in the whole zodiac. Very, very passionate. Very, very passionate. Very, very passionate. And the reason why I can talk about this, I study the zodiac. I'm an astrologist. I love it. It brings me joy to know people. I'm a people person, so I like to know who I'm dealing with. And I don't base people my choice of friends on their astrology. I base them on their personality, but a lot of their personality has to deal with astrology. So it is no surprise that Aries can secretly access fire manipulation, and this magical talent is the ability to control and shape flames at will, even creating or extinguishing them. So they start shit, they end shit. That's an Aries. They'll come in and turn the room around and walk out like they ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That's an Aries. So according to the ancient myth, Aries are linked to the ram, whose golden fleece was a clear symbol of fiery determination and whose horns signify assertiveness and fearlessness in forging their own path. Fire manipulation directly relates to the inner core of the Aries. The Aries give their all in everything they do, making life exciting and memorable and fiery. The energy they bring is incredible. Aries bring enthusiasm and zeal to the world, and they will spit fire wherever they go. So they have the passion, the energy, and the desire for action. Their abilities involve a lot of manipulation, and but it's not a manipulation of evil or negativity at all rates. It depends on who you're dealing with, but the fire manipulation is because of their passion, their energy, and their desire to always see something go, always see something sprout, always see something bang. They always want to be the people who are around when big shit happens. If they're not creating the big shit, they want to make sure they're a part of the big shit. They're not going to miss out. They're not going to be accepting of people who don't tell them when big shit happening. They'll back up off you fast about that. Especially if you're somebody that they close to, and then you're not being honest with them, and it's something big about to go down. You got stuff big going on, and they don't believe in, as your friend, they don't believe in you keeping your blessings to yourself. No, they want to know it all because it's big shit to them. It's big things. That's the Aries. All right. Taurus. Well, we in the fire sign. So let's finish with the fire signs. The next fire sign is the Leo. Ooh, boy. The Leo. Sunlight empowerment is their niche. Just as Cancers derive their power from the moon, Leos derive their power from the sun. They're definitely sun gods. They're definitely very, very bright people. I don't believe I've dealt with the Aries. I don't think I've dealt with the Aries either, B. I just know the Aries. I'm friends with the Aries. Yeah, I've never dated an Aries because I would remember that people, they're a memorable sign. It's a lottery you'll see in the relationship or in the friendship as to why you probably had never done it. But I'm friends with Aries, and I know that they definitely reside a little bit over there. We got some friends like Keisha Bristol. She's an Aries, so we got some people that we know. Yes, you do. I just said one. That ain't your friend, but we know people that are Aries. We do know people that are Aries. We do know some. Hey, Mom. Your baby still here with you? I know you still. I know even if she gone, I know you were still excited. Is she still here with you? She's still here celebrating and enjoying her mommy. We jump back into this Leo. As a Leo, you have the magical ability to draw strength, vitality, and magical abilities from the rays of the sun. Leos don't play. Leos have this fantastic sun power because the Leo Zodiac power is connected to the ancient tales of Hercules. And I know a lot of y'all may not be in depth with that, but that's astrology. In the Greek mythology, after Hercules killed the Nemean lion, Hera felt guilty for putting the lion in harm's way. And as a result of this guilt, she transformed the Nemean lion into the constellation Leo. Leos are represented by lions because they are fierce, courageous, and loyal. Further, Leos are the fiercest signs in all the zodiac and simply light up a room. It is no surprise that Leo's magical abilities are connected to the sun. Now, they just talked about all the good shit about the Leos. We're going to jump into some other shit real quick. Hold on. Girl, no, she went to... And then she would be, oh my gosh, she's still gone. You just got to see her. Well, I'm glad you got to see her. I'm glad you got to do that at least. Goodness, them babies, they don't go when they're in that area when they doing that army stuff. Oh my goodness, that would have me insane. I'll be ready to see my baby every day. and I know the feeling because even when JB out for college, I be missing her just like that, and I can't see her. So 8 weeks ain't. It goes by pretty quickly, but you won't miss them. Leos, they call them the sunlight empowerment, and they're very. Let me tell. Let's drop a few other facts about the Leos. Leos know how to save money, keep money, make money, earn money, spend money. That's all true. Anything money related, a Leo got you. Trust me, okay? They got good drive and good balance. Leos are very, very keen to privacy. They're very, very, they hold a lot of their stuff in. They keep a lot of their stuff to themselves. And if they do get to a point to where they trust you and they let you know stuff, yeah, they'll let it all out then. It's no turning back from that. Now you're their diary. Okay. And these are not bad things. I'm just telling you, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the Leo. Not saying that everybody's going to agree or not agree, but yeah. This is more in depth to them just having the sun and the as their director. They're very, very precise. They keep up with shit well. You ain't finna lie to them. No, they're gonna remember everything you told them because their memory is super good. The memory is strong. My son Trey, he is very good with numbers. See, money man. Yes. They have a keen sense of understanding people to a limit, though. Like they can be a little judgy. You know what I'm saying? They can be a little bit loose too, but the judginess that they provide, you'll never know that they're loose because of the fact that they do not talk about their shit. So you're not going to hear all the things that the Leo got going on, whether it's good, bad, ugly, mean, sour. You will not know, because they will not put it out there. They're not the type of people that are going to just be volunteering their information to you. So that's another thing. Now, another thing about them, they're mean as shit. They're very mean. And when they're upset, the meanness is derivative. It doesn't hide itself. It doesn't shield itself. Whoever's in the way will get it. If you ain't even do it, you're there, you're going to get it because you're in the way. You shouldn't have been there. You should have been somewhere else. Simple as that. All right. That's another fire sign, the Leo. Any questions? Did I hit it on the nail? Did I not hit it on the nail? What y'all think? You know, on both of them, as the Aries, as the Leo, did I touch it a little bit? Did I put it on the dot? Okay, all right, we're gonna go on and go to the next fire sign. Good evening, Dennis. Nitra said I hit it. I see. I'm telling you, I know these signs now. I know. She said my mama all the way. Yes, baby. And a Leo woman strong too. Leo women are strong women. Sagittarius. Woo, baby. Now they definitely a fire sign. My mama Sagittarius, and she gonna have a lot of traits of the Leo because they're fire. They got that fire in them. As a Sagittarius, said my mama all the way, and Dennis said, yes, you did. So I'm gonna keep hitting it now. I got some more for y'all. And then if you disagree, I need you to drop it in the comments. If you need to add something to it, I need you to drop it in the comments because it might be something that I missed. I'm only speaking from the personalities that I've seen within these signs. The beginning of it, you're gonna hear me give the whole. You in the beginning, Dennis, you're a Leo. Or you a Sagittarius? Because I ain't get to, if you're a Sagittarius, I ain't get to y'all yet. I'm about to talk about y'all right now. I need some water. I need to go get my water out of the room. But let me know if I miss anything as we're going through these. All right. Ain't enough water right now. Let me know. Oh, he a Sag. She said he a Sag. Okay. Well, listen in. This your sign right here. I always give the synopsis first, and then I give y'all the version of what I think. Okay. All right. The Sagittarius. As a Sagittarius, you have the magical ability to evaluate and monitor time. The power, and there's this timeless vision. That's a Sagittarius, timeless vision of the fire sign. The power of timeless vision allows the individual to see beyond the constraints of time, potentially catching glimpses of the past or the future. Time keeps many secrets, but to a Sagittarius, they are able to perceive and understand the changes and secrets of the past, present, and future. As a Sagittarius, you also have the ability to, you have this ability due to Chiron, the centaur archer who had vast knowledge and sight of time and space. And in ancient myth, Sagittarius is closely associated with Chiron, and it has the wisest of the centaurs. This close association has allowed a Sagittarius to magically read, process, and unravel time themselves, even when it comes to people. So, all right, let me say this about them. Let's jump into something else about the Sagittarius real quick. They're extroverted, optimistic, funny, and generous. And Sagittarius are stubborn as hell. They're very stubborn humans. They're very, is my way or the highway. They're very, I know what the hell I'm talking about and you don't. They're very, you can sit down or you can leave. They're very, I know, but they're very, she said it's fun. Ah! Wait a minute. Sagittarius are whores. Oh my God. I can't even keep my face. They're big whores too. They're not little whores. They're big whores. They do not mind tricking off. They do not mind doing it big either. They do not mind. That's just who they are. And yes, they have a lot of the spawn of Satan in them. They're very, very devilish. They're demonic. But they could be some of the sweetest people in the world because my mommy is a Sagittarius. I'm glad I ain't have to really know her dating side. You know what I'm saying? That ain't have nothing to do with me. She said, I'm telling you, they're big whores. They're not like, if you date a Sagittarius and you could tame a Sagittarius, baby, you must got him out there or got her out there in the woods, in the mountains, motherfucking, in a tiny home out there in the middle of nowhere. You got to have them. If you with a Sagittarius and you in the United States, you are not safe. You are not safe. You are not safe. You can feel, you could be upset, you could be down, you could be on your luck, on the bottom of your luck. You could feel mad, you could be mad as hell at me and everything. But the truth is the truth. If you date one, you gotta have them hidden. And if you ain't got them hidden, they better be ugly. They better be unattractive. They better be one of the people that you don't want, that you don't care if they're around other people because ain't nobody else gonna touch them. That's how you gotta date when you date the Sagittarius. You cannot just date a Sagittarius. You cannot. If you date a Sagittarius, just know that there's another person. Just know that you're the side. It ain't no main. It's never a main. It's never a main. And I don't even like to even talk about mains and sides, but it's never a main because they're going to make everybody feel like the damn main. Everybody the main. Everybody the main. It ain't no, everybody the main, baby. Everybody get treated the same goddamn way. I don't give a damn who bad about it. Damn, that's why I can't get by because I'm ugly. Okay, well, keep on. One thing about it is you gonna always come over here with that BS every time. Never. I'm telling you, never. If you date a Sagittarius, y'all live in the woods. I know y'all do. Y'all live off the land. Y'all don't be out here. No, sir. No fucking way. If you date a Sagittarius, I know for a fact you sharing. It ain't nothing you or nobody else can tell me about it. If you date one, you're sharing. That's either a woman and that's either a man. I don't give a damn what they sex is. Now we're gonna move on. And they never look serious about shit. Can't take them serious. They don't care me. They don't care. That's why they don't care. You got to know. You got to know. They do not care, bro. Everything they do is some BS. It ain't nothing serious about the Sagittarius. It ain't nothing. I think people, they tone down a little bit as they age, but some of them don't, especially if it's a man Sagittarius. He right there knocking them boots off. I want to join the show next week. I think I put enough time and participation in. Then, hit me up. Hit me up. I got you, honey. Let's move on, bro, because I got to get off, y'all. I got to get off the Sagittarius before they kill me, because I think I'm throwing all the secrets out there, and people don't be wanting to know, get their secrets out there. All right, earth signs. We're going to talk about earth signs next. The earth signs are the Taurus, the Virgo, and the Capricorn. She's still talking about the Sagittarius. That's why I'm trying to move on. Earth healing. Taurus are earth healing. The Taurus zodiac sign has the unique magical talent of earth healing. This is the power to rejuvenate and restore the natural environment, including the ability to heal damages or disturbances, and they create a few. This power is built on the innate connection between the individual and the earth. The Taurus zodiac has the magical ability as they are connected to the powerful, patient, and strong bull. The symbol of the bull reflects Taurus's connection to the earth and as nature, as well as its qualities of strength and protection. They're very protective people. The men and the woman Taurus are very protective people. In ancient mythology, the bull was a symbol of fertility and abundance. And they're going to have a lot. They're going to have a lot, regardless if it's in finances, if it's friendship, wealth. Anything is wealth to them that they have consumed that has taken them to a level of growth. Taurus are big on loyalty. They're big on treatment. They're big on how you see them. So they definitely care about how they're viewed. The bull's association with growth and richness ties in with the symbolism and reinforces Taurus's connection to nature and the earth. All right. They're strong, dependable, sensual, and very, very creative. And as they're as a Taurus, they're grounded, they're practical. The earth signs alone possess abilities associated with stability, productivity, and tangible achievement. So they're going to do things that are tangible, where you're going to remember it because you're going to see it. And then they're going to also be good at doing things that are intangible, where you can feel it more than you see it. Their strength lies in building foundations, cultivating resources, and providing a solid framework. And this is Tauruses, this is Virgos, and this is Capricorns, the earth signs. So, all right, on the flip side of the Taurus, yes, we always got to get into the flip side, baby. On the flip side, Tauruses are some mean-ass people. They don't play. They mean, and I'm not talking about mean as in like a bad mean. They mean what they say. They stand solid on business. They are, whatever their foundation, they very bullheaded. They bullheaded as hell. They bullheaded like a bit. You cannot change a Taurus mind. One of my best friends is a Taurus. And when we have real deep, in-depth, most of the things that we believe in, we share the same truths. Like we very understanding. But let me not go. We're gonna go toe to toe if we don't agree. We're going toe to toe. We're going toe to toe, baby. I got a twin brother named Speedy, and I think he's a Taurus. Shut up! Get off my page, Dennis. They are mean. She say yes, and we get giggles about it because we know Tauruses, baby. Tauruses stand on business, and the reason why I say mean, Casey, is because it may not be them being mean. They just stand on what they mean. So it may come off as mean, and then a lot of times y'all just mean, like y'all say stuff so mean. Like your voice mean, your facial expressions are mean. Y'all don't care. Like if somebody walk out y'all life, y'all ain't begging them to come back. You definitely ain't. You don't even halfway, don't even care. They probably did you a favor, so you won't even have to kick them out your life because they left. Whoop-de-doo is your nature. What's up, Trina? My daughter is a Taurus and she don't play. I'm telling you. Candace says the moon, the stars, and the stars all allow what God is trying to tell you. Pay attention because everything they teach you in church is not all true. Girl, hush up, girl. They don't want to hear that. That's why it matters. That's why science matters. God ain't create the heaven and earth and the grounds and the animals and all that for them not to mean something. All that stuff means something. Yep, because they'll be all right. See, she mean in the comments. She put up a deuce sign and said bye. She already like, hey, she knows that she knows. And yes, Courtney, their face is going to tell you the answer before their words do. They don't got to even speak. They don't got to let it out. They already done said it with their facial expressions. They already done said, y'all got to get through the rest of them because I only went through 3 signs. 4. Okay, next one, Virgo. We got 12 zodiacs, y'all. It's already after 7. Let me get these things going. The next one is Virgo, okay? I know Virgos like the back of my hands. I got family members Virgos. I done dated more Virgos than Virgos probably dated of themselves. So I love the Virgos. They love me, and that's just how it is. But what I will say, when I get to that part of them, it's gonna be some things about a Virgo that y'all don't like. Yep, that face. Oh, she said, my mama says that all the time. When Casey gone, she gone. Why I won't put your comment up there? Okay, there you go. My mama says that all the time. When Casey goes, and when y'all snap, y'all don't know how to shut up. Y'all don't know how to come back from the snap. Y'all mean for like days about it. Y'all will talk about, oh, baby. She said, okay, can we get to the next time, please? Baby, y'all know, y'all will go over and over and over and over. Okay. No, Jason, I'm not gonna hush about the Virgos. We're finna get into it. Virgo's magical talent is that they have the ability to use herbs. Listen, when I'm about to tell you about a Virgo real quick, you probably think they're witches because they're very, very spiritual people. They're very, very knowledgeable of the elixirs and potions and things of those natures. So they have the ability to use herbs and potions and spells and various magical effects. These abilities, because let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why real quick. Because one thing about a Virgo, they ain't scared to try drugs. They ain't scared to try any alcohol in the universe. They ain't scared to try nothing. Virgos ain't scared to try shit. They don't give a damn. That is a long time case. Now, you ain't got no business being mad at nobody for no 2 months now. They don't care, okay? So these abilities are useful in a pinch and also give Virgo a wide range of power and creativity. Virgo's symbols the maiden and is often linked to Demeter, the Greek goddess of the harvest, grain, and fertility. They're very big on one to keep a family going and all of that type of stuff. This connection lends to Virgo's innate craft of potions, elixirs. And as a Virgo, you are known for being incredibly meticulous and having a keen eye for organization. That's a lie on a lot of occasions. I know a lot of junky ass fucking Virgos. This makes you an excellent problem solver and critical thinker. When your herbal enchantment gift, there's no problem that you can't solve, and all you need are a few ingredients of magic abilities. Now, let's say this girl called the people basils. Wait, we have 3 signs: sun, moon, and rising. That's good. That's true, Queen. She called the Virgos basils. She called them basils. Goodness gracious alive. Now, the reason why I said that about them, as far as they'll try anything, is because Virgos are always going to have a habit. The habit is going to be something. They'll replace a habit with another habit. They don't just get rid of habits altogether. They're going to have something, whether it's a shopping habit, whether it's a fucking habit, whether it's a drinking habit, whether it's a smoking habit, whether it's a drug habit. Whatever habit they have, they are truly innate with it. They go hard at their habits. They are very, very, and even if their habits are business and having things and hustling, whatever their habit is, they go hard. That's one thing I would say about a Virgo. They go strength. They are very, very hard and strong at what they believe in and what they do. As far as the meticulousness, I know some very, very meticulous Virgos, but what I'll say that I won't say that their meticulousness comes with cleanliness and organization. It comes with what they see with their eyes. The surface. They're surface people. So they don't know how to get real in depth until they have to get real in depth. So being a surface person, if it look clean, it's clean to them. You can go over there. Somebody else might come in and do this, and dust come up. But if it look clean, it's clean. That means people. That means clothes. That means life. That means jobs. If it look clean, it's clean to them. They don't do a whole lot of damn research to see if it's clean. They ain't digging deep. Surface level people, until they feel like, because they're so stuck on themselves, that until they decide that they want to release a little bit of themselves to get to know what they're dealing with, that's all you're going to see. They talk a lot about themselves. You could be having a whole conversation about you, and baby, a Virgo will switch that conversation to them fast. Every last one of them I know. I don't know none that don't. And I know a lot of Virgos. A lot of them. A lot. You can be having the worst day in the world, and guess what they're gonna do? Tell you about their day. Well, goddamn, can you give me a little? Can you make me feel like you're listening to me a little bit? No, hell no, not a Virgo. All right, moving on. The last Earth sign is a Capricorn, baby. Let's get into these Capricorns. Let's get into these Capricorns. Get into the Capricorns. Get into the Capricorns. All right, the stone resonance. That's what we talking about when we get. She said, "Well." Very pessimistic. They're very pessimistic, Courtney. They don't see the good. They don't see the glass. You miss Taurus, boo. You miss Taurus. Hold on one second. You miss Taurus, but guess what? I'm gonna try to get, if I can get to the end. What time is it? Oh, I still got a little time. Okay. You missed Taurus. Taurus is one of the third ones I did. So yes, yeah. But they're very pessimistic. The optimism doesn't come out until they start seeing things happening and what they want to happen. Like they don't just see the optimism up front. Like they don't keenly see that up front. No, they have to actually wait until things start looking up for them to believe that it's going to be positive. Some of them are very secure, she meant insecure. Oh yeah, they carry insecurity very strongly. That's cool. I'm still tuned in. Capricorn, all day long. Capricorn, stone resonance. Capricorns have the magical ability of stone resistance. This power allows the magical individual to connect deeply with the earth and sense vibrations within its core. This power also allows the individual to resonate with stone and mineral energies and manipulate these elements. If you know a Capricorn and you are a Capricorn, you know that Capricorns are often defined as ambitious to the core. Everything about a Capricorn is ambitious. I don't care what you may think of a Capricorn, baby, baby, ambitious, grounded, and very goddamn stubborn. Now, I ain't even said nothing about y'all yet, and this is just what I'm reading. All right, I ain't even got to my breakdown of the Capricorn yet. Capricorn's connection to earth and stone has roots in ancient tales. According to the legend, Capricorns are associated with a sea goat, a mythical creature with the body of a goat and the tail of a fish. The sea goat changes the water that it emerges from in the entirety. With this ancient connection, Capricorns resonate deeply with durable, strong qualities of the stone, and stones are strong. So they have a hard surface, they have a hard inside. You break a stone in half, you don't get soft. You break a stone down, baby, you still got a stone. That means they hardcore. That means they don't give a damn. That means they ain't biting their tongue. You feel me? Now let me tell you a little bit about a Capricorn. They money makers now. They're going to get that money. 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 And most of the time, all they think about is that money. They don't give a damn about what got to be done. They're going to get that money. Okay? One thing about a Capricorn, their ambition outweighs everything. So if you know a Capricorn, and if you friends with one, if you got one in your family, you already know they about their money. And if they ain't, we don't know what side of the Capricorn scale they on, because I don't know. If they ain't about their money, I don't know. Hey Queen, I have not got the Scorpios. Wait till she said I haven't got to them. All day, because Candace know they about their money. And they really don't give a damn at all. My man. Yes, yeah. Yo, I'm so late. What's happening, sis? The men are the worst ever. Woo, baby. Caps are the best. Woo, my daddy was a go-getter and a super blunt. Yes, don't bite their tongue. Okay, now, that's the great qualities of a Capricorn. L'Oreal, I'm telling, money come before his family all the time. Money come before anybody. With a Capricorn, girl, hush your mouth. Girl, don't play with no Capricorn about their money. You get in the business. You act like you want to interrupt them from getting their coins, baby. You can get the hell on. Play with a Capricorn about their money if you want to. I promise you. And yes, they do. And they do share their money. They will share their money. That's one thing. Not selfish at all, but they are about it. They're going to get it. They don't play about it, and they want it. Now, bad things about a Capricorn. They will shut down on you at me. Look at her. Look at her in my head. Bad communicators and workaholics. Okay. They shut down on you immediately. I gotta get some water, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, dusty. Gotta get that water. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. Okay. She's like, I got tired of begging to come first. Oh, baby, you know what? We just talked about y'all. We just talked about Virgos. Virgos are selfish. So if Virgos are selfish and you're dealing with a stubborn ass Capricorn, you can't think that's gonna work unless you're willing to accept that they're gonna be a workaholic, and when they do have their time for you, they got their time for you. But Virgos want all the time in the world. Virgos want everything they goddamn want, everything they need. So baby, they not about to wait on no Capricorn unless you patient. Unless you're patient. If you ain't got no patience, you ain't waiting on no Capricorn. Stubborn cannot talk. They do not communicate at all. They're very standoffish. They'll be in their own world, in their own lane. They don't care about. They'll come to a party by themselves, leave by themselves, be by themselves the whole night. They don't gotta fuck with nobody. They don't care. They don't have to have anybody around when they go to work to get all that money. It's because it's for the people they love. But if the people they love ain't around, it's just for them. That's simple as that. They don't care about it. They very, very stubborn. They're very to themselves. They're very Capricorn-like. They in a shell. But that stone rock that I told you about, if you break that rock, you still get a rock with a Capricorn. It don't change into a soft biscuit or something different like that got a soft core, intercore. No, it's going to still be hard. They do not care. I can't say they do not care enough. Cap men so standoffish, you'll think they're mean if you don't know them. Exactly, and they're not. They're some of the most down-to-earth, fun, enjoyable people. I say that about all my Cap people. When you get to know them, when you get to the core, because before I knew Queen, before I knew Candace, I thought, because she always had that resting bitch face. My homegirl Trina on here, resting bitch face. Before I got to know them, I thought they were mean. But because I'm not a judgy person to do that, I'm just gonna be like, I gotta wait. I gotta get to them and see how they are. I gotta talk to them a little bit, And when me and Queen when we became friends, nothing but I ain't never seen a mean day of her, unless she just, being mean to somebody else about what they supposed to be. She supposed to be mean to them about. But as far as her just being mean, no, very bubbly. When you get to know them, they're fun, encouraging people. You get to see a side of them that you never got to see. But you cannot think that if you come into something a certain type of way, that they're going to be the same way. They're not going to just be loose goose because you loose goose. They're not like that. They're not doing all that. If you break it, you got us for life. Correct. They don't care. Like, listen, if you don't work hard at a Capricorn, you're not going to get a true Capricorn. You're going to get that face that you thought that was just there. That's all they're going to give you. But you got to give them a look. You got to give them a chance. You got to give them time. Candace does have that don't mess with me face, but she's sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. Now, that is all of the earth signs. Let's jump into the air signs real quick. That's the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Woo. Geminis first, baby. Let's do the Geminis. We got some Geminis on here. They're telepathic communication people, telepathic communicators. Geminis have the magical ability to communicate telepathically. Specifically, they are able to communicate thoughts, emotions, information directly from one mind to another without using any known human senses. Gemini's unique magical abilities are rooted in ancient myth and Greek mythology. This is thought to represent the twins Castor and Pollux. They're the sons of Leda, and their father was Tiberius. I forget how you say that. And these myths, twins Castor and Pollux, communicated seamlessly without speaking. And further, given the twins' desire to be close as well as their great affection for each other, Gemini is often associated with having different traits, desires, and ways of seeing the world. They do see things differently. Therefore, this ancient legacy helps embody Gemini's magical ability to communicate telepathically. Geminis are fucking liars. Okay? That's why they can communicate telepathically, because they just make shit up in their own minds. They're talking to their other person. That's why. Okay? So Gemini, my son and my fiance, Lord, help all of their person. Oh, yes, baby, help all their person. Baby, they will have 300-400 conversations in their head. Sometimes you don't even know which side you're going to get. You can get, they're sweet people. I don't know how giving Geminis are, because I've never got anything from a damn Gemini. I ain't got shit from a Gemini. Nothing. I ain't never been given a card or a birth certificate. I ain't never got nothing from a Gemini, so I don't know. Girl, you never know who the hell you're going to get day by day with a Gemini. You do not. Gemini, she said Gemini's full of shit. Split personality asses. They crazy. They crazy sometimes. Big facts. Some are given when they like you, but won't give freely. And I don't know any. I don't know giving Geminis. I've never met one. But Peach say they're giving. Some of them are giving people. Some of them give freely, is what she say. Geminis, be careful with a Gemini. But because the thing is, as far as love goes with them, though, when they really digging you and like you, they like you, because Geminis are whores. Geminis can be big whores. So when they want to settle down, and if they settle down, they really like you. They really are willing to change who they are, because them different personalities will date different people. They'll date all them different people. You'll never know who you might wake up with Cleon, and then when he come home, he might just be Clevin, and then when you wake up the next morning, he may be Cleotis, or however, whatever. I just was trying to keep it in the same realm, but you know what I mean. You just don't know who you're gonna get. You just don't know. You just don't know, baby. You just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know. But they can be very, very sweet people when you get them. You can get them. If you get them to settle down and calm down, baby, you the one. Shy James get in here. She talk about you, Gemini. And I mean it when I said that. When I said that, I meant that. Be very careful. Be very fucking careful. Just never know. All right. Next one. I said Gemini. Libra next. Let's jump into these Libras, because baby, I got 2 of these. I had 2 of them. I had them. They came out my body. 2 of them. God bless me. She's on the cusp. Okay. You're on the cusp between Gemini and Taurus, huh? Yep. Libra. We said some great things about it's already starting with the Libras, baby. Y'all know good, baby. That she already coming in with I ain't even said nothing about the Libras yet. I ain't even went into the Libras yet. And they already coming in here bashing y'all already. She talking about not too much on us Libras now. Libras stubborn and set in their ways, but sweet sometimes. They're very set in their ways, and they get set in their ways at a young age. That's the only time. Libras are fun. They're very fun people. They're definitely fun. She said she's bipolar. Yeah, if you are a Gemini, if you're on the cusp of Gemini and Taurus, you're definitely bipolar. The biggest liar, she say. If they don't lie, they don't say nothing at all. And baby, it is very fucking rare that they're gonna be quiet. Okay. Libra's magical gift is the ability to bring peace, balance, and harmonious energies to their surroundings. And they can do that. They're pretty nice people sometimes. You know, it can be harmonious. It can be a good balance. And it depends on if you get a Libra out their shell, how they gonna act. And they fun. But the funness They're fun. They're just fun more. They're more fun than they are anything. Okay. Libra's powers are rooted in ancient myth of symbolism, which they emulate their power potential. Libra is represented by the scales. The scales showcase Libra's love for harmony and fairness, and even allude to their judgy nature because they're very judgy people. They're very fucking judgy. I got 2 daughters, judgy, and they think they word is bond. Judgy. She talking about great day. Yeah, y'all go. Y'all, they went in on you, sis. They went in on y'all. They went in on y'all. Very judgy. Further, Libra's constellation, which represents the scales, is the only constellation of the zodiac to be named after an inanimate object. And that's because they're liars. Why would you compare them to a human? Why would you compare them to a real animal? Why would you compare them to anything? So just compare them to a scale, because they're either gonna have a great day or they're gonna have a sad day. They're gonna have a good day, they're gonna have a bad day. They're gonna have money or they're gonna be broke. They're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. That's just Libras. My oldest is Libra, and he stays to himself, very quiet. Yep, Jada like that. She stays to herself. Yes, they think they know everything. Further, Libra's ancient roots are connected to their harmonious magical abilities, which are incredibly useful in diffusing tensions and restore balance. And they can do that. They do believe they can bring peace because of their personalities. Especially if they're in a really good mood, but it depends on what side of the scale they on that day. If they're in a fucked up mood, they don't give a damn about what's going on around them. They only thinking about what's going on with them. If they're she said, definitely think they word the only thing that matters. Definitely, baby, a Libra almost had me snap featured on the episode of Snap. I wanted to slice his ass so bad. Woo, baby, you gotta be careful dealing with a Libra too. She said, I like that, but they do. They don't need a crowd. They have their own fun. They can be by themselves. They can be amongst people. They're very, 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 very confident in themselves to not even have to be around other people. They are like that. They're very, very strong people. Aquarius is going to be the last of the air signs. We're gonna go ahead and jump to Aquarius real quick. If we got an Aquarius on here, do we have any around? Their atmospheric is controlled. Baby, I can't stand no more fucking Aquarius. Let's get into them though. All right, they're liars and set in their ways. I'm ready to hear about the Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Atmospheric control. And I can say the reason why this is atmospheric control, because an Aquarius can control the room by entering it. Just like they can control the room by entering the room. They bring their attitude, they bring they full-fledged personality and just be like, boom. And if they walk in with a unit, that's the way the room gonna turn. If they come in happy, that's the way the room gonna be. If they come in sad, that's the way the room gonna be. They control the room. And if y'all didn't know that, you know it now. Call me while I'm on my show. There we go. Because I'm past my time today, ain't it? No, I ain't even past my time yet, and they calling me today. Okay. Girl, them Aquarius men. Man, this motherfucking Aquarius I'm dealing with. Preach, y'all. Chai James, welcome to the club. This all I see is people talking about the baby that they don't came for the Libras and left with the Libras. They got the Libras together. They already finished with y'all precinct. I came in at the wrong time. Watch the run back. All right, so Aquarius, they're innovative and they're independent, innovative, and they're people who marches to their very own beat of their own drum. If you are an Aquarius or you know an Aquarius, they have the magical gift of atmospheric control. And I gave you the reason why atmospheric control is real. Okay. Their power allows them to manipulate weather patterns, air currents, and other atmospheric things. You become with the clouds. You become with the clouds, the skies, the weather, and embracing your air sign in the stars of the Aquarius. That's just how big they is. The zigzag lines that are meant to represent water are associated with their symbol of the water barrier. Aquarius is one of the oldest of the recognized constellations about the zodiac. The water barrier represents the power pouring of knowledge aligning with the Aquarius atmospheric influences. All right, so we talked about the scientific version of the Aquarius. Let's just get into the other side of the Aquarius. Pre, what you got to say about him since you was raised by him? Atmosphere includes everything, Peach. Atmosphere includes that. I gave that example when I said when you walk into a room, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they take over the whole room because it becomes all about them. And some of them are not like that because some of them don't know themselves well enough to know that they do have the power to take over a room. They can fill the room with whatever they have going on. When they walk in that room, whatever they thinking about, whatever matters to them most is all that is going to be discussed in that room. That room is theirs. That room is, she's talking about, no, okay. Yes, as long as you know. That everything about the atmosphere that they're in the abreast of becomes the Aquarius, okay? They ain't nothing to be fucked up with. If you anger an Aquarius, just know that they holding on to that anger. That anger ain't going nowhere. It don't go nowhere. They hold tight to it. And then you need to apologize. And even after you apologize and you try to fix it, they don't give a damn about that. It will be brought up again. You remember that when you did this, or you remember how you handled this and how you made me feel when it got that? I got two sisters, one in January and one in February, and they both can't get along for shit because they both Aquarius. They hitting each other, of course. Aquarius women will drain you, baby. They think they know every damn thing. Really smart, intuitive, selfless, but come across as having a hard exterior. Oh, they crybabies. They crybabies. Big crybabies now. The men and the women, they crybabies. If you call them out too tough and too strong, you done stepped on the nail, and they done stepped on that same nail too. Oh, you done made them step on the nail. Now they in tears because you done hurt their feelings to the end. Don't call them out. If you don't call them out, they will never know what they did wrong. You got to do it. And because they will not just simply say, I know I fucked up. No, you got to tell them they fucked up. Going through that right now, but I'm not apologizing. Well, guess what? You ain't got to apologize, baby, but guess what? They not apologizing either. It'll come down the line. Now, if you one of them people who deal with an Aquarius that got some money, at some point you might get a present. Definitely big grudge holders. And again and again and again. Never let it go. But swear they so hard. Facts, Pre. I'm telling you, they definitely crybabies. Big crybabies. Big crybabies. Big crybabies. I can't say that enough. You have to. They're very argumentative. They will argue you down. And will fight you in a heartbeat. And on that note, we're going to go to the next one. That was the last air sign. We're going to get into the water signs now. Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. Woo. We almost done, y'all. I'm almost going to let y'all go. We almost done. We're going to start off with our Cancers. They some sluts. But hey, it is what it is. And then they always crying too. Good God Almighty. Let's go proceed with the caution on us, though. On them Scorpios. Y'all, my last is Cancer, Scorpio, then Pisces. Okay, let's get into it. As a Cancer, you have the unique ability to harness the energy of the moon to create protective barriers or shields. And they keep a wall up. So they keep a wall up. They keep their wall up because they're very, very, Don said it, soft people. They have to protect their heart. So they keep a wall up. Cancer's deep connection with the moon is rooted in ancient tales. Cancers have they very big crybabies now. They big crybabies. Cancers have protective lunar energies because they are intrinsically connected to the moon, the goddess Selene in ancient myth. Selene was considered the all-seeing eye of the night and is a symbol of change. The moon is also Cancer's ruling planet. Therefore, Cancers carry the energy of the moon within their souls. And as a Cancer, you can harness the divine power of the moon and use it for your own protection and the protection of others. Cancers, even though they are crybabies, lying, crying, hoe ass Cancers. That's what she's saying. I dated my kid. Both of my kids came from a Cancer. And baby, you ain't never lied when you said crying, hoe ass Cancers. He ain't never showed no tears though. But he was definitely all the other stuff. Cancer women are very emotional, easy, smart, very passionate, compassionate. And they are. Thank you for that breakdown, Pre, because that's a good way to describe them on the good side. They're very manipulative people. They're going to get what they want up out of you. A Cancer is going to make sure you provide them with what they need. They're not good with money. I don't know no Cancer that's good with money, because they want to be seen too much. So they can't be too good with money because you always trying to be on the scene spending money. So yeah, they're not good with money at all. Baby, they are whores. They are. I dated a Cancer and then just stayed lying. Believe it. And don't remember their lies. They're not good with their lies. They're terrible liars. They're not good liars at all. They're very nonchalant to a T. That's why I knew what year I was done with my relationship. I just was still in my relationship, but I knew what year I was done with it, because I don't like a liar, and I don't like nobody who can't remember that they done lied to you. And then when you bring up they're manipulative. When you bring up a lie, they want to tell you that you the fucking crazy one. So baby, after I had both of my girls, and they was probably like 3, 4, I knew that shit was dead. So they have the gift of gab. Had one for 11 years. Me too. Be 8. I ain't do 11 though. I almost died in the 8. I couldn't do 11. Not good with money at all, baby. They will blow that money so fast, it'd be itching in their pockets to spend it. Itching. You can't keep a Cancer can't keep no money for nothing in them. They'll have money 20 minutes later. They ain't got no money no more. 20 minutes later, the money gone. 20 minutes later, the money gone. I'm telling you, and they too damn friendly because they whores. They're too damn friendly because they whores. That's why. I think people just talking to you. That's because they live fairy tale lies. The biggest fairy tale lies will spend $100,000 on a pair of shoes. Big liars. They don't live in reality. They don't live in reality, because if they really did, they wouldn't blow shit and do shit the way they do. They just live in their own world, in their own head, in their own bubble. Well, they want to, at least. Yes, we'll turn it on like you the crazy one and can't hold on to money if somebody paid them. And somebody might be paying them. They still can't keep that money. Scorpio. Woo-hoo-hoo. We got some people on here waiting for Scorpios, baby. They've been waiting. He almost had me on the booking report, ignorant ass. See, look, I'm telling y'all, baby, y'all don't let these people in these signs. Yes, they are narcissists. Cancers, I don't know if you're talking about Scorpios yet, but Cancers are narcissists too. Scorpios got narcissism too. Hey now, Scorpios lie. Tread lightly, friend. Yes, Julius, you missed the Leos. The Leos was one of the first signs. They was sign number 2. So you're gonna have to go back and watch the show. The Leos was good. We did good on the Leos. Go back and listen to it. Scorpios, y'all ready? As a Scorpio, you are one of the most mysterious signs in all the zodiac. You can't tell what the fuck might be going on with us, Scorpio, baby. They'll have you thinking that they sad and they be the happiest people in the world, but they want you to think they sad because they got some other shit planned that they got up their sleeve. Pay attention to them Scorpios, all right? Scorpio's magical abilities are rooted in their sly and discreet persona. If you are a Scorpio, your power is shadow melding. You know how to get the fuck away from a scene. You hear me? This power allows the individual to merge with shadows in order to become invisible and or to move stealthily without detection. Y'all can be anywhere and everywhere, and nobody will never know it. Scorpios have this magical ability as they have ancient connections to the underworld, just like Hades. What any other sign been compared to Hades? No, I don't think so. The god of the underworld, Scorpios can seamlessly blend into the shadows. Hades embodies the mysterious powers in Scorpios, which is why Scorpio is such a unique and powerful sign. She said backdoor ass niggas. She called Scorpios backdoor ass niggas. Ow, ow. So they just told y'all all about the wonderful side of the Scorpios. We're gonna talk about that good. We're gonna drop a good thing for Scorpios. Scorpios are loyal. Scorpios are rich at heart, rich at spirit, rich in friendship, rich in all of that. Scorpios are dynamic people. They're true to a fault. They're go-getters. They are gonna get that money. They're very ambitious. They're sad. They're happy. They're down. They're up. A lot of times their pessimism will outweigh their optimism. Even if they're trying to have a really, really powerful day, they can still be undeterred by something that happens within their friendships, because if something is going on with someone they're close to, it becomes them as well. You know, that's the power of the water sign. Water signs pull in people. They make other people's problems theirs. They're very, very sweet people. They're very, very loyal to a fault. Okay, romantic people as well. Great friends. Yes, they are, and they are. They are. All of those things are true about Scorpios. They will wine and dine you. They will treat you really, really well. They're going to take care of you. They're going to soothe you and love you. But let me tell you something about a Scorpio. If you do something wrong to them, they're going to get you back. They're going to get you back. It doesn't matter what day, what time, when, how, and how much it hurt and how much it don't hurt. They're going to get you back. They're very, I think, what's the word for it, y'all? Vengeful. Very vengeful people. They're going to, if you lie to a Scorpio, they're going to lie to you. Their lie going to topple your lie. Their lie going to be so strong that it's going to be an action. It's going to be action with their lie. It ain't just going to be them coming in telling you this or telling you that. They're going to stand on business with that. Whatever you do wrong to a Scorpio, you better believe you're going to get back times 20. Definitely. Okay. They're very, very narcissistic. If you have a Scorpio that you've messed over, their narcissism is going to peak. They may not even know how to be narcissistic until you do something. Most of the times that Scorpios have to be that way with you is because of you starting with them. They don't just start off that way. They do not just come at you wrong. You got to hit a Scorpio for them to hit your ass back. They don't just do wrong. They're not those type of people. They're not those type of people. They only step on your foot harder when you did theirs first. So that's why I say they're vengeful. They will get you back. But you be good and true to a Scorpio, baby, they're going to be good and true to you. They ain't going to never have a reason to do you wrong, because they'll never want to be done wrong. They don't want to feel hurt. They don't want to feel anger. They don't want to feel any of those things, because if you do something really bad to them, they're going to hold on to it for a long time, because you hurt them. You hurt them to their core, and they don't like that shit. And they might bring that up again along down the line because of how bad it broke them. So be careful with the Scorpios because of what you have brought on yourself, not because what they did to you. It'll be because of what you did to them. All right, and that's just in all trueness with Scorpios. And I see it got real quiet in here when I started talking about them. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the last sign, and that is the Pisces sign. I didn't even know how my sign game last on my own paper. I don't like that. All right, let's get into the Pisces real quick. They're affectionate, empathetic, wise, and artistic. All right. That's how we're going to start off the dream weaving of the signs. They are dream weavers. Pisces zodiac signs are deeply intuitive, creative, and have a wide range for empathy. However, Pisces are also sensitive, compassionate, often deferring to their dreams and desires. As such, Pisces have the power of dream weaving. Their powers allows them to craft, influence, or into the dreams of one's, of another's, and people who they love. Pisces have this unique ability as they are connected to the two fish that aided the gods, similar to their fish symbol. Pisces love to fully immerse themselves in ever-shifting, changing waters, meaning that they will put themselves in the line of fire for other people. It's a sad truth. According to ancient myth, Eclipses were two large river fish who rescued Aphrodite and Eros where they were fleeing the monster. Just as the Eclipses fish help navigate Aphrodite and Eros, Pisces can navigate dream realms. Intuitive and emotional, the water sign possesses abilities associated with empathy, intuition, and deep understanding. They have a landscape for fostering emotional bonds and tapping into the currents of the unseen. And that's very, very true, because a lot of my friends, a lot of the people who I became friends with, so that can't be a Gemini. No, dear, that's not a Gemini. Sorry. A lot of people who I've came in contact with have we connected through trauma bonds or whatever, or because I can, even if I've never been through what they've been through, I can sense it, that I can help you and walk you through it and talk you through it and get you through it because of that. Now, good things about the Pisces is that they care a lot. They can be manipulated easily because of their care. They are not good with money. They are not. They will blow a motherfucking bag. They are not seen. They are not on the scene to be seen. They're on the scene because they are the scene. That's how Pisces are. Like, they show up into a room, they feel like they can take over the room as well. They're very knowledgeable people and all that good shit. Now, on the flip side, Pisces are very stubborn people. They exactly, they can come off like they don't give a fuck. They're very stubborn. We have a very know-it-all mentality. Because we do know a lot, we are not sitting back and saying that we don't want to learn anymore. We just because we think because you never stop learning with a Pisces. They digging for truth. They're very intuitive. They're very they got a very hard shell but very soft inside. They're very, very soft. It's ridiculous at most points how soft they can be. The overbearing caringness comes from the fact that they don't want to be let down. They don't want to let people down, so they don't want to be let down. So a lot of their emotion, because of them being very emotional, it brings a compassionate perspective to lots of situations. They're more of the feelers. So if you're having a tough day, they know how to help you get through it. If you're a person that's worried about what somebody else thinking about, they're gonna tell you how to deal with it. There's a lot of things that come with them, but one of their biggest flaws is that they care too much, and people who care too much are seemingly taken advantage of. All right, so we went through all the signs, all 12, every last one of them, and with all the signs being put out there, did y'all learn anything about other signs? Did it give you a little bit more insight? Did it make you feel like that someone that you've dated or you may be dating, you can see, hearing it out loud? Could you put that into perspective and get more clarity? Are you more awakened? Are you more in tune with the zodiacs? Or was it a good synopsis for you? If so, drop it in the comments. Like I said, if you got any comments about what was detailed, drop it in the comments, y'all. I want to hear it all. I want to see it all, because I always come back and watch the shows. So thank y'all for tuning in. And if anything, didn't trigger you today, I want y'all to know, the better you know yourself, the better relationship that you will have with the people of the world. If you don't know you, you can be easily taken over by anybody else and engulfed and eaten alive just because you don't know enough about yourself. So that's the power of the Zodiac. Learn them, get into it, because sometimes those personality traits can teach you how to deal with the people that you're dealing with. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. It was a great show. Thank y'all for all y'all feedback. Y'all were awesome. Y'all have an excellent rest of y'all Wednesday, and I will see y'all next week where y'all will hear about the live show that's going down in Tally for Freedom Train, and SW Live will be a part of that. I will see y'all next Wednesday. Peace.